My name is Lena. I didn't plan to end up in the sauna that evening. It was one of those days when everything felt too loud, too bright, too heavy. I just needed warmth and silence, the kind that melts thoughts instead of stirring them. The heat was soft, golden, familiar. Steam curled lazily around my shoulders as I settled onto the wooden bench, my towel wrapped loosely around me. I closed my eyes, letting the warmth seep into my bones. Then the door opened. A gust of colder air followed her inside, a blonde girl with damp hair, flushed cheeks, and eyes that held that same tired softness I recognized in myself. She glanced at me, surprised but not startled, then gave a small, polite smile. "Mind if I join you?" Her voice was gentle, softened by the steam. "Sure," I said, scooting just a little without even knowing why. She sat across from me, back straight, hands resting on her knees. For a moment, we simply breathed together, the air between us shimmering with heat. Tiny droplets formed on her collarbone, sliding down the curve of her neck, catching the warm light like glass. The silence wasn't awkward. It was soothing, like we were two strangers sharing a moment neither of us wanted to break. Finally, she spoke. "I come here when I feel like the world is too much." Her words drifted through the steam like something fragile. I nodded. "Same." Her eyes met mine, really met mine, and something inside me shifted. Not loudly, not dramatically, but like the first quiet inhale after crying. "What's your name?" she asked. "Lena." She smiled. "I'm Arya." The heat pulsed between us, not aggressively, but softly, like it was inviting us to say more, to breathe deeper, to let the space shrink between us. And as Arya leaned back against the wooden wall, her gaze lingering on me for a heartbeat longer than necessary, I felt something warming my chest that had nothing to do with the sauna. Something new, something quiet, something that felt like the beginning of a story I didn't know I was ready to live. Arya didn't leave when she said she might. Instead, she shifted closer, her towel rustling softly, the bench creaking just slightly beneath her. The sauna felt smaller now, warmer, though the temperature hadn't changed. "I wasn't supposed to come today," she murmured. "I almost stayed home." Her voice trembled on that last word, not from fear, but from honesty. "Why didn't you?" I asked. She looked up at me, steam swirling around her face like a soft veil. "Something made me walk here anyway." Her swing of the sentence landed deeper than I expected. I felt my breath catch. Slow, warm, pulled inward like the moment before you confess something you've carried too long. The silence grew thicker, golden, as if the heat itself was listening. Arya's gaze drifted to my hands resting on my knees. "I feel really calm with you," she said quietly. "Like I can just exist." I swallowed. "I feel that too." She smiled, small, shy, like she was afraid it would disappear if she made it bigger. And then she shifted again, closing the last bit of distance between us. Our knees brushed, a tiny contact, barely there, but real. Outside, the wind rattled the sauna boards, but inside, everything felt still. "Lena." Her voice was soft enough that my name felt like a secret she was trying for the first time. I lifted my head. Her eyes were warm, glowing, holding something that felt like a question and an answer at the same time. "We don't have to say anything," she whispered. "We can just be." And so we sat, two girls sharing the same heat, the same breath, the same quiet pull neither of us dared to name yet. But the moment I leaned just slightly closer, and she didn't move away, I knew. Something had changed. Something we couldn't undo. And neither of us wanted to.